Hey guys, it's Carrie the Piper Monkey. I thought we'd do something a little different today. I'd been running errands all morning and I stopped and stopped at a thrift store and I picked up this book. And I picked it up for a specific reason. I am going to start working on my Louisiana journals. And I wasn't really going to do that yet. I was going to wait for a little while to do it. I am going to continue to be that channel, but for those of you who are coming back here, you know that I truly try to be a self-proclaimed ambassador of Louisiana because I love where I live. I love where I live. And I promote this culture when I can in my videos. I talk about Zydeco Saturdays a lot. KRVS is the local station here that has Zydeco music on Saturday mornings. And a few of you actually now will tune in and listen to that station. I don't care who you are or where you're from. I hope that you feel about where you live the way that I feel about Louisiana. The state of Louisiana, when people come here to visit, you get a small taste of what it's like. The culture, the people, the music, the food, everything about it. Okay. It is just, it's like no place on earth. I'm serious. It really is. But, it is because of the people. I am convinced of that. Nobody else can tell me any different. Cajun people who are born and raised here are, they're incredible. They are incredible. Now, and am I saying that, I'm not saying every one of them are sunshine and roses. I'm not saying that. People are people, but family here is like so important to the Cajun heritage. It's a bond that is incredible. Cajun families are they're so unique and so inspirational to watch and see generation over generation over generation passing things down and those things becoming, like sugarcane farmers and crawfishermen and people like that who just pass these legacies down generation over generation. It is ingrained in what people do here and what people, how people are inspired to live here. Even musicians. There are families of musicians here, Cajun musicians, Zydeco musicians, who generation over generation over generation pass down these legacies of being musicians. And so the father started the band, the son is in the band, the grandson, the cousins, the aunt, it's incredible. It really is to see the heritage that is within almost everything that happens around Louisiana. And let's flip through this Louisiana Study in Diversity. It looks like it was a school book, and I thought this would be perfect. Yeah, look, I thought this would be perfect to kind of thumb through. So in the 90s, you can see here, 95, 96, 97. Not sure when it came out. Do we have a publishing date? 1992. But still, I mean, oh, and also too, I have gotten so much ephemera from my Louisiana journals and happy mail from my friends. I thought, oh my gosh, I just want to play this afternoon. I just want to make ephemera. I'm not necessarily going to make the books, but I'll tell you what I will do. I will throw up some pictures of the books that I'm going to use to create these journals, because there's more than one. There's going to be more than one. And I'll throw up some pictures here so you can see what books I'm going to use. I have to put up pictures because I'm using them right now as part of my Mardi Gras decorations. So I decorated for Mardi Gras, and I if you're interested, I'll go ahead and throw up some pictures of some of my Mardi Gras decorations too. So we'll just make it all a Louisiana day. But this particular page came from my friend Sandy at Wilhelmina Junk Journals. Isn't this awesome? Oh, I love this. The Louisiana Purchase. So what I want to do with this is I actually, if it's not going to be the middle of a signature, it's going to be in the book. So I don't know how I'll use it yet, but I wanted to get it backed onto something. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, usually I don't do content like this. I usually don't do process videos because I don't think I'm very good at them, because I can't ever even find my glue. And my desk is fairly clean, so I'm not sure. Let me get a bigger book out. This is one of my glue books, but I also use the phone book when I got a bigger page. Isn't this beautiful though? Thank you so much, Sandy. I appreciate you a lot, a lot, a lot. Yes, it is Mardi Gras time, and I have a playlist on my phone of my Mardi Gras music, because if you don't know, if you're new here and you don't know, I do live in Louisiana, and I love music. I love all kinds of music, but I especially love Zydeco music, and I love Mardi Gras music, and not a big fan of what they call like true Cajun music. They call it chanka-chank is what it's called. Not a big fan of it. I can find a song in any genre really to like, but it's not my jam. But I was thinking too, what I could do is put a little playlist together of some of my favorite Mardi Gras music, and I'll make it like like my regular YouTube playlist, like any one of my other playlists that I've created. I'll do that, and then we can I can share it with you guys. So if you want to just go listen to some of the songs that I like, you can just click on that playlist, and I should be able to find some, I would think. The playlist that I was referring to earlier is like just a Spotify playlist or whatever, but it's really Amazon Music is what I use. I don't use Spotify. I should, though, probably. Okay, so there's that. Look, finished. C'est fini. We'll let that dry. I'm going to put that under a heavy book. Let's dig into this and see what we've got here. The white alligator. Let's go back. Let's pick some of this stuff out. We can use some of these for little, if we wanted to make little tags. See, like this. That would be a good, like a little note card. It's a pretty good size. See, I'm down here in this area. Down here. Then my daughter Leslie, she's up here in this area. And let me tell y'all something, okay? For those of you who don't know, Southern Louisiana and Northern Louisiana might as well be two different states. It's very very, very different, okay? Like, if you've ever watched the show Duck Dynasty, those folks are from up here, okay? They talk different. They cook different. They act different. Now, they're lovely people. And I'm not just talking about Duck Dynasty people because I don't know them. I'm just talking about Northern Louisiana people. They're very good people. I'm not saying that. They're very good people. But Southern Louisiana down here, we different. We built different. We different. Very different. Look, that's a cute one too. I like that. Yes, Mardi Gras is starting up. And it's kind of a... I don't know if you guys know much about Mardi Gras, but it's kind of a neat tradition. I was exposed to it at a level many moons ago, because I wasn't raised here. I was born in New Orleans, but I was raised in the Panhandle of Florida. We came back here after I got married. So after really early on when we came back, I had a job as I was oh, it was a cool job too. I was a production assistant for one of the go-to photographers in town. Now, this was back in the day before digital. Okay, so this is how long ago this was. And when I say he was the go-to photographer, I'm telling you, like, he was the see and be seen photographer. He was the photographer for the muckety mucks in town. And he did a lot of the photography for the Mardi Gras cruise. Okay, now there were really only three at that time. I think there were only really three major crews in town. I'm never going to remember them now. Bonaparte. Is Bonaparte one of them here? Anyway, that's irrelevant. And so being in production for him, I got to kind of know the behind the scenes of what happens. And listen, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but to join one of those crews, like if you watch Mardi Gras on TV or YouTube or whatever, and you're watching like the New Orleans Mardi Gras, for example, and you're watching them do the parades and stuff, those big parades, those big long parades, like the big floats, the ornate all of those type of crews, because now they have local crews and they're much smaller. But those crews, let me tell you something, to join a crew, to have a membership in a Mardi Gras crew, guys, you're talking about at least tens of thousands of dollars. Because I don't know how much a membership, so say, is, but then you've got to, you're buying all your Mardi Gras throws. You are paying for each event that you attend. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of money. A lot of money. That's why a lot of the times it's going to be your doctors, your lawyers, your oil field people. It'll be people that have money will be on those on those floats and in those crews. And then if you are a part of the court, like the king and the queen, if you're a page and you listen, it's a whole, like, it is a whole lineage kind of thing. So if you start out, like, say, as a young child, as a page on a Mardi Gras court, like for one of the crews, you're just like a page, or I forget what they call the little girls. The pages are the little boys, and then forget what the little girls, but you're a part of that court, the king and queen's court. Oh, maiden, maybe it's page and maidens. Anyway, so you grow up and you continue to come up the ranks kind of as a part of that Mardi Gras crew. So you could be a page when you're, like, let's say 7 years old, because your parents paid that so you could get that spot. And then when you're like 35 or 40 years old, then you're the king. You know what I'm saying? Like you become a duke, you become a this, it's a whole thing. Yeah. People keep records on this. It's like it's fascinating. But I don't know if it'd be my thing. I don't know if it'd be my thing, but it's very interesting. Very interesting, very entertaining. Very entertaining. I thought I'd seen more stuff in here. Okay, early French Louisiana. I want that. And meeting the Choctaws. Choctaw Indians were here first. Who's this? That's Bienville. You'll see a lot of streets and a city's named Bienville. So this gives history on different people. I need to read some of this. Oh, look how cool. Yeah, I want another one of those little maps. I think that one's going to be cool. Who's this? Oh, I don't even know who that is or that. I need to read that. Evangeline. That is a pretty picture. Not the subject matter, but the print itself. O'Reilly. The old courthouse in New Orleans. And, you know, the thing about New Orleans, and I've said this, the signing of the Treaty of Paris. The thing about New Orleans is, it's different. New Orleans and where I live is called Acadiana. Acadiana encompasses 13 parishes here, kind of in this area, and I'm in one of those parishes. And it's not New Orleans, okay? It's different. I'm just not. I love New Orleans. I love New Orleans. I love the culture, but I'm just not drawn to like what people see on TV, the Bourbon Street of New Orleans. No, I love New Orleans. I do, but from a different perspective than what is typically shown. You know, like on all the tomfoolery, let's call it that, okay? Yeah, I mean, it's just not, I mean, and it's not that I didn't do that. I've been to New Orleans plenty of times, and I've done, you know, been to out and downtown and French Quarter and done all this stuff, you know, got it. Good times and all that. But, I'm just not, I don't want to do that all the time. No. Don't want to do that all the time. Ooh. Oh, a Creole couple right here. The Creoles were the descendants of the early French and Spanish settlers. They looked down on what they called the American parvenus. The French term parvenu, which I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly, so don't repeat me. The French term parvenu means someone who has entered society's upper class without the education and cultural refinement usually for this status. Oh, isn't that fabulous? Oh, snotties. Snots. I'm going to use that. The Creoles. Creole people are some of the prettiest people, and they have a certain look. I will tell you that. Yeah, they have a certain look. Oh, look, the Voodoo Queen. Let's use this. Everybody thinks we do voodoo here. We got to find a picture of an alligator, too. You know, we got to find the alligator. BGT Beauregard. Let's pull him out. John T. Monroe. We'll pull him out. We may not use all of these. And I'm not going to keep y'all long. No, I'm just cutting out some stuff. I'm going to let y'all go in a minute. I just thought we'd chat. Oh, in Vicksburg. Okay. Oh, isn't that fun? I say fun. I mean, I don't think it's fun. I just think it's interesting, I should say. I use the wrong words all the time. Sorry. Years of bourbon rule. Oh, that is a really cool. That is cool. It's a lottery. I wonder what it was for, though. The only sure winner, of course, was the Louisiana State Lottery Company itself. The company earned profits ranging from $8 to $12 million a year. Sounds like the current lottery to me. Sorry, Louisiana Lottery. I've been playing for a long time. I'm a little bitter. It's kind of cool. This is downtown New Orleans. I can tell just by looking at it. Yeah, this was something I wanted to... I saw these in there and I wanted to cut those out. I'm not sure if I'll make a little booklet out of them, but they had a lot of the politicians listed. An early telephone. The Birth of the Blues. Let's do this. For sure. Right? Oh, we got to do a Huey Long, man. A chicken in every pot. That's what he's known for. Everybody was going to be rich. Everybody. Franklin Roosevelt and Georgia farmers. Here he is. Long share our wealth plan. Man, he had them eating out of the palm of his hands. But that was his slogan. I'm almost positive it was something like a chicken in every pot. I'm almost positive. I think this is his son, Earl K. Long. I need to cut these folks out. Although she was born in Kansas, S.A. Culver came to be accepted and loved by Louisianans as one of her own. What was she doing? She was working in the library. Secretary of the Louisiana Library Commission. Well, look at her. You go, S.A. You go, girl. Opening new doors. Trine. He was a governor. I recognize him. He was a governor. And we cannot have a Louisiana Journal without a picture of Governor Edwin Edwards. This is this gentleman right here. He was the Earl K. Long of our day. Yeah, you want to talk about politician. Y'all, I think we voted him in 3 times, and I think one of those times was after he had been arrested for something. I think. Is this Dutch Moriel? Yep, that's him. That's another. He was a mayor of New Orleans. Another one. People wonder. I know why people across the country think we're nuts. Oh, here's Buddy Romer. This was, I think I got to actually meet Buddy Romer one time. Lieutenant Governor Paul Hardy. I'm so thankful that y'all came along. I wanted to do something productive and something artistic regarding the state of Louisiana. And so that's what I'm going to do this afternoon. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to think about more positive things and the state of Louisiana and what we have to offer. I mean, Louis Armstrong, you know, what a contributing factor he was and has been. Clifton Chenier. Oh, look, Terry Bradshaw. I forget about Terry. I forget about him. But yeah, Clifton Chenier, you want to talk about a great in the Zydeco industry. Good Lord. Lindy Boggs, she's a politician. Truman Capote. I mean, oh, here is a whole list of people and their contributions, but they're all from Louisiana. I did not know Rex Reed was from here. No, I did not know Donna Reed was from here. And that's something. So that's going to be in the journal for sure. Anyway, thank you all so very much for dropping in on this video. I will bring you along for other videos in the making of Louisiana journals. And like I said, I will throw up some pictures, and I will also put together a YouTube Zydeco / Mardi Gras type playlist if you guys are interested. Thanks again, guys. And remember what I always say. I do hope that whatever it is you get to do today or in the next few days, it is at least as much fun as I'm having making the ephemera for my upcoming Louisiana journals. Thanks, guys, and we'll chat soon. Bye.